I think that the idea that there are two views on millennials is absolutely correct. First, that we've got to have them because they are influencers, and second, they don't have any money, and there's a push-pull that comes with that. I think the reality is that we do live in an era of social media. The millennials obviously leading the charge in that regard, and what I've seen firsthand with things like Because I'm a Girl is there's value in that audience in that they are influencing and they are shaping the views of many adults who are older or of a different generation, boomers, whatever you want to call them, who have the money. And so you don't actually have to choose, you just have to recognize how you can authentically use both of them. Millennials perhaps being in a position where they can drive change through more of an advocacy effort or through sharing with their networks, and boomers who are more inclined and frankly like signing a check as their way of taking action. So it's a subtle connecting between those respective groups. So social media is obviously here to stay, and I do think that it is becoming refined in many ways, and it's smart for charities to understand how it can be most effective. I think there's no doubt that people want to be parts of communities and they want their voice to be heard as part of that conversation. So when you think about things in terms of building momentum, getting the word out, striking out from an advocacy standpoint to let politicians or other influencers shape a decision or a policy, there's no doubt that social media is really important in that regard. I think that it's less effective from a fundraising standpoint. I can't say it's totally ineffective because I think if others are giving and they're happy to share that with their networks, that it sort of works as a 2 or 3 step process. But I don't think social media necessarily is the way to go to do a very short-term or act now kind of gift. If it is, tends to be smaller gifts. And I would actually say that the alternate currency associated with getting people to engage is probably as valuable or more valuable than the actual cost or the value of the donation that results.